Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, a look at the headlines. Bihar Governor Praghu Chauhan administers oath of office in secrecy to the 31 new ministers at Raj Bhavan in Patna. Supreme Court to hear matter related to FIFA's AIFF ban on August 17. Union Minister Piyush Goyal urges youth to make India a developed nation during Amrit Kaal. And Khasi Authors Society seeks audience with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah on the language inclusion. And now the news in detail. In Bihar, 31 ministers were included in the Nitish Kumar cabinet today. Governor Praghu Chauhan administered the oath of office in secrecy to the new ministers at the Raj Bhavan in Patna. 16 ministers, including Alok Mehta, Tej Pratap Yadav and Anita Devi, are from the RJD, while 11, including Vijay Chaudhary, Bijendra Yadav and Shravan Kumar, are from Janata Dal United. The centre on Tuesday sought urgent hearing in the Supreme Court on the All India Football Federation matter in the wake of FIFA suspending India for undue influence from third parties and stripping the country of the right to host the Under-17 Women's World Cup. The country is scheduled to host the FIFA tournament from October 11 to 30th. A bench of Justices D.Y. Chandrachud and A.S. Bopana was told by Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, appearing for the centre, that important development has taken place and FIFA has sent a letter suspending India, which is in public domain and needs to be brought on record. The bench told Mehta that the matter is listed for Wednesday and it would try to take it up as a first matter. Union Minister Piyush Goyal today said that the youth of India should endeavour to make India a developed nation during the Amrit Kaal. He was speaking at the inaugural of the Public Systems Lab in the Mechanical Engineering Department of IIT Delhi. He congratulated the students of IIT on the path-breaking initiative, saying that the Public Systems Lab can play a vital role in multiple ways. He said public food procurement and distribution are crucial programs in which this innovation can contribute immensely.
Imbibe in ourselves. And what better way than to launch the Public Systems Lab on the very first day as we enter into Amrit Kaal, the next 25 years, which are going to be the defining journey of India towards a developed nation. And truly wonderful that we can start our Amrit Kaal with this innovative idea. And I have the privilege of visiting probably one of the country's finest institutions, which makes all of us Indians proud.
A delegation of the Khasi Authors Society, CAS, in the coming months will seek an audience with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah to discuss the issue of inclusion of the Khasi language in the 8th schedule of the Constitution. Speaking to media persons, President of CAS, Dr. D.R.L. Nonglait, said that they will urge them to move an official bill by the Government of India to recognize Khasi in the 8th schedule of the Constitution. Nonglait said that if the centre takes up an official bill in the Parliament, it is certain that it will become an act. The CAS president said that if the Citizenship Amendment Bill, which was opposed vehemently by the people of the state in particular and the region in general, was passed in Parliament, then for inclusion of the Khasi language, there will be no opposition by any political party.
But kenturu ikini national party ki batrai kam Meghlaya but ki Bombay ro ngiron kam ya Christian lang jong baro but ka ba concern ka long ba amdai tang ban shukran hanrei ban sim ya ka sinjam ban ra ya ka bill hapo parliament namar dai tang kata kelanti ke bala ban pendrong ka jingkran ti kalong tangkum kinung dawa hanrei ki badan ha ka darbar ki ba shong ka darbar lada dai ubril simet udkhot simet jong ka darbar lada usim ki sisa dai ban ra ya ka private member bill laki menjur ne kim menjur haba la bu ha ka yeng ban yakren katakan sawa khamjam.
The National Institute of Disaster Management (NIDM), in collaboration with Meghalaya State Disaster Management Authority, organized a 3-day training program on psychosocial care in disaster management at Meghalaya Administrative Training Institute, Mawdyangdyang, Shillong. The objective of the program is to understand varied needs of the survivors of disasters, to develop understanding on how people react in stressful situations, developing an understanding of holistic care-giving approach. Associate Professor NIDM, Dr. Ajinder Walia, gave a brief overview about the training program and on how the program will equip the participants with necessary skill in providing psychosocial care to individuals and the community in the aftermath of disasters. Dismayed at the amount of waste generated post-Independence Day celebration, the Green Warriors of Project Clean Surrounding has called for installation of more dustbins by organizers of such events. Project Clean Surrounding carried out a cleaning drive in Shillong City and its outskirts post-Independence Day celebration. A leader of the project, Jefferson Kinjing, said that the celebration always leaves out piles of trash, which is disheartening, and so they have joined hands with Shillong Municipal Board to rid the city and its outskirts of the remnants of human celebration and keep it clean. The Sai Lung Yailong Sports Club defeated the Luti to Bear Yailong Sports Club by a penalty shootout 5-4 yesterday at the final football match under 17 Independence Day Cup football tournament organised by West Jayanti Hills District Sports Association WJDSA in collaboration with the District Administration West Jayanti Hills District. The match was held at Kyangnangba Stadium and was witnessed by Jawai local MLA Wailadmiki Shilla as a chief guest in the presence of Deputy Commissioner West Jayanti Hills District Garod LNS Dykes, IAS, District Sports Officer West Jayanti Hills District Krubok Pasa, Working President WJDSA EMH Pasa and members from the association. Winner from this tournament will represent WJDSA by its sports club name at the Under-17 Football League tournament at the state level. And now here is the weather report. The maximum temperature recorded was 25 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 18 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 76%, while in the evening it stood at 79%. The forecast, light to moderate rain is very likely to occur at few places. Our news bulletin is also available live on our YouTube channel. In addition to watching on television, viewers may visit the DD News Shillong YouTube channel to tune in to our daily bulletin. And before we conclude, a look at the headlines once again. Bihar Governor Pragu Chauhan administers oath of office in secrecy to 31 new ministers at the Raj Bhavan in Patna. Supreme Court to hear matter related to FIFA AIFF ban on August 17. Union Minister Piyush Goyal urges youth to make India a developed nation during Amrit Kaal. And Khasi Authors Society seeks audience with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah on language inclusion. And that's a wrap of today's edition of the news. Thank you very much for joining us. And from all of us here, it's wishing you good night.